deal with. This week has been really about quietly healing and moving forward. As some of you know, last week I had a very heavy heart due to the sudden passing of my aunt. And this week I sort of been hibernating, painting. I even brought an old mattress to my little studio upstairs, and it was really lovely to rest, paint, read some of her favorite books, and just to sink into it. I also brought my painting, the misty forest scape, brought it back to the forest that inspired the piece. I like doing that sometimes, bringing my finished piece back into the place where it all began, in my mind and in my heart and feeling. And so that was lovely, because being in the forest is really like just being in a sanctuary. It's quiet, safe, and there's an ancient wisdom that just grounds me. Adding these quiet highlights of mist is a gentle reminder that light always finds its way through shade. Each brushstroke feels like a way of breathing the quiet of the forest in and letting the mist hold space for everything I'm carrying, allowing it to move through me. There's a deep mindfulness in these last layers. As I soften the scene, the process is a connection to that ancient, quiet energy of the trees. The mist invites you in, asks nothing of you in return, except to simply be present. Sometimes moving forward requires turning inwards first, letting yourself rest until you feel ready to take the next small step. There's a grounding rhythm to stretching canvas, kind of a quiet ritual that brings me back to center. With every staple and fold, ideas for the next piece start humming gently in my mind, much like the mist rolling softly through the trees, or a soft wind rustling the leaves, whispering messages. Resting the painting among the trees feels like letting it soak in the energy of the forest, absorbing the quiet, the peace, anchoring the spirit of the trees permanently into the painting. I love returning to the simplicity of wandering and simply sitting among the trees with the total open-hearted curiosity of a child. I remember playing with the good dirt, listening to what the trees have to say, playing hide and seek, and the thrill was in the hiding, and that's where curiosity would grow. My sweet companion Millie has that same playful curiosity as a child. I've been spending many of my evenings slowly raking out and removing old lime render from the back wall of the house. I find it funny how less strenuous jobs have now become ways for me to unwind at the end of the day. I relax into them. Of course, sometimes it's so easy to get a little frustrated at the physical work not catching up with your thoughts about the place. The end vision, the end result. But then I remind myself, like I do when I'm painting my work, that the end result is achieved because of the process. And as they say, it's not about the destination. It's very often it's all about the journey. I'm always so pleasantly surprised when I find treasures, little notes from the past. I'm slowly gathering my little collections, and they will find a place here soon. Gurav Mahagav for being here. I really appreciate it, and thank you all so much for the wonderful comments and support. And it's really like the sense of community and care and compassion and kindness. It really is everywhere. And just being a part of this journey with you all is showing me what I already knew. You know, kindness is the majority. There's so much beauty and love in this world to be shared, to be grateful for, and you just have to look at that more